This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Táisí le Gaelin, your favourite bilingual podcast with Ciarán, Cian and Cathal is a rasharísh.
Exploring the worst, weird and wonderful of Gná Hahi an Tail.
Na rudí is massa is ashtí agus is aontaí of life as we know it.
Putting the gay in Gaelga gach seachtain.
Meet your new gay besties. Hello, gay Carja agus Father Hardashi, Gaelin, Lumsa Ciarán.
I'm Cian.
Agus is Cathal.
Lads, we are coming to you live from our freshly air-conditioned studio.
Complaining
We're
works.
freezing over here. I'd say you're all sweating listening to this. Not us.
Well, it's a roast outside and we're just in our lovely little room.
Yes, now despite our sunny disposition, we are all wearing identical black outfits today because the theme of today's episode is death. But we're mainly wearing black because Cian specifically wanted to wear a veil and thought that he'd look weird if he wore it on his own. So I had to dig a black vest out the back of my wardrobe.
And I had to find a black t-shirt out of somewhere.
I thought you dyed one of your beige ones black. Lads, since I both saw you last, you were both in Spain without me.
It's scandalo.
But how rude. Come here. How'd you get on, Cathal? You were away.
Yeah,
You and your budgie smugglers were away.
Yeah, me and the only thing that people could like.
Oh my God. Well, we got a whole look at the meat and two veg and those.
Yeah, bhí mé Tormelina Slim Kharja as Portisha, like Shockton sa Spawn, Lena, like Colini. What more could you want?
In this heat?
Like, it's absolutely
Love.
unreal. And like,
Tacky week in Spain.
you knew, yeah,
Good
you
for
knew
the
it was just
soul.
going to be relaxing by the
Yeah.
pool. Like, it's bralum about like again of like bulging a grain. Like, I just love sunning myself by the pool. That's all
Me
I want,
too.
really.
Yeah. I'd love to say that I am like a culture museums, like small plates kind of like down a side street person. Honestly, give me like Last Ketchup playing on a tinny
Yeah.
speaker at 12 o'clock in Benidorm
What's
drinking
Last
a Blue
Ketchup again?
Wicked. I said,
Oh,
yeah.
like I literally, I give me like the tackiest ever. I'm going to be there with like surrounded by people that have like England flags tattooed on them.
This is it.
Like,
We were in the
yeah.
middle of this, and
Ah.
like the man at dinner on the first night was doing Danza Kuduro acoustic. I was like, "We're here, guys." Yeah, we're in a way like karaoke or in Katie. Yeah, like Helen. I don't know if you've seen it. She is just like a show woman doing Mysterious Girl and the rap. And like from the get go, it was just slagging.
I'd say
like-
is rather kind of as bad as the other when you get into that flow space.
Oh yeah,
Flow
it's
space.
just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Met like a group of lads from Liverpool. They were crazy.
Oh, I
They
love
just kept being like,
Scousers.
"Mate,"
Were any of them hot?
and they were like 22, and we were kind of like,
That's
"Oh,
not that's not I asked you.
yeah, okay."
Okay.
They were. And well, yes.
I come here. If I was surrounded by a group of like good-looking early 20s Scousers, I would have been having a lovely time.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was so much fun.
You were meanwhile locked up in the apartment, going,
Yeah,
"You
what
hang up."
does me dream?
No, you hang up.
No, you hang
No,
up.
you hang up. Well, actually, you weren't calling your boyfriend at 2 a.m. You were fucking calling me.
I rang him up from Molly Malone's. And
I got a FaceTime. I just come in from, I was at another day two of another wedding, and I came home and I got like the like what, because like, you know when like your WhatsApp rings, it doesn't ring like a phone call, like the way.
I think
FaceTime
WhatsApp
goes.
calls are crazy.
Yeah, it came up
If
and
you're
I was
calling
like,
WhatsApp, it benefits Britain.
whenever anybody calls me on WhatsApp, I assume it's a butt dial because it usually is an
Yeah.
accident.
Or
like,
it's me.
and it came up and I was like, I feel like this is a real one. And I answered it and I was expecting, I was like, he is going to look melted when I answer this. Is like, hello, look, it's Ciarán. You waved the phone out to the smoking area of the bar and like the girl started cheering and you were like, I love you. I think you were drinking, was it a double vodka Blue Wicked? at that
Yeah,
stage? Yes.
DVRBs were on tap. And I was like, Déadach Sranach Bioga and Cathal occurred. Like, snoring can be really bad. Like, and it's a mild annoyance for people. Like, but
Yeah.
Aoife, I was sleeping in the room with Aoife, my
I
best
know.
friend. And God love her, she was very congested
Like
one
a
night.
fucking water buffalo.
It was like,
I think the aircon brings that out, does it?
yeah, it
does.
does. And like,
Yeah.
she actually, I've like been on many a holiday with Aoife, and she used to snore, and she stopped. But this holiday, like, I was like, I'm gonna put the pillow. I was getting it ready. I'm not saying she said I did snore a bit after the drink, but yeah, it was just like,
I find if it's been a heavy night and especially if I've been smoking, like I don't know whether it affects my sinuses or something,
Yeah.
but I am like literally Looney Tunes, like the walls are shaking. Like, Like I've woken myself up snoring.
Yeah. Oh, no.
yeah, that's
You know, do you ever get it? And it's like, you know the way when your brain wakes up just before your body, so you hear your last, you're like, oh my gosh, who's that?
Aoife and the girls say that, like, because they're straight women. They say when they're ever in a bed with a man, when they're falling asleep, they like jerk.
Oh yeah.
Apparently that's a man thing. I don't know, but Aoife said I kept doing that as well.
that as well, yeah. Especially on flights.
Yeah, you're like,
You're supposed to, yeah. Do you ever get the feeling like when you wake up in the bed, or like you land in the bed and you feel like you're just about to like fall, like you've fallen out of a plane or something, and you land. Apparently that's when like your heart rate drops too low too quickly, and your brain shocks you to make sure you're not dead.
Yeah.
that's incredible.
The human body.
Yeah. So a good holiday was had by all.
Yeah, drag bars galore. We went to a drag bar one night and they were all Spanish. Couldn't understand it.
In Tormelinos. Spanish drag queens.
I know, but
That's actually serious. Normally they're all
unusual.
Brits.
yeah, no, they were fully Spanish. It was gas, but Helen got up to do a dance with them, like Problem by Iggy Azalea,
Unreal.
Ariana, and they like were teaching her the routine. And Helen was like kind of being like, no, it's this way. And the drag queen just hands her the mic and it was up to the rap part. And Helen just went, smart money better not be better. And the drag queen was like, okay.
Oh my God, had she got bars?
She had the rap in her back pocket.
There's
That's a
nothing
good song.
better than being handed a microphone on a rap section and like just absolutely slaying the house down boots. Like it's generations.
No, we had a great holiday. The Budgies Smugglers had a great holiday too.
I saw. I was like, oh my God, we're getting a whole look at the fucking situation.
I had to.
They were cute. You got a nice colour though.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you get sunburned?
Down the green arm.
Do you get your arm or do you get burned?
No, I don't. I got a little bit burnt.
Get a little bit burned in your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about you? Hidden behind a veil right now.
I'm mourning.
I didn't realise. When did you find out you were going to Madrid? Because I feel like
So I
was
ní
very last
dormí
minute,
seo.
was it?
So on bhí mé sin obair sniffig on Thursday last week.
Yeah.
And they were literally like Thursday afternoon for me text or Slack and they were like, "Oh, Cian, like what are your plans for the weekend? Would you come to Madrid tomorrow for the weekend?" And I was like, what? Actually, no, it opened with, would you be free this weekend? We require your content creation services. And I was like, oh, fuck this. And then they were like, for Madrid Pride. And I was like,
oh yeah, God,
Okay.
terrible opener, but
Yeah, I was like,
amazing
girl,
result.
come on.
Because you texted me and you were like, are we doing anything this weekend? And I was like, no, we're good. It's next weekend we've stuff on. And you were like, Granny going to Madrid. I was like, fuck me, that was quick.
do you know what it was? Now, this is so cool. I don't know if I've actually said this to you already. Monzo sponsored like the Belong To of Spain. And they had a 2-story float.
It looked class.
There was 2 towers either end of it with a DJ set, an open bar. And then they had like 50 or 60 Spanish influencers, some of which were like past Eurovision. Chanel, who sings Slow Mo, she came third in 2022. She was singing her song.
God.
There was a DJ, Dulceida is her name. Her and her wife sponsored it. Like millions of followers. It was just like wild. I didn't understand. No, I didn't understand a word of it.
Do you reckon they're on their podcast now being like, there was this Irish guy here. And he was like,
Any scandal.
his name's Gail Gorey.
And
I can't believe I got to meet him. He came second on Gryer and Shaw.
Second on Garden Church twice. Kai me raw. Be cormo. Chanel on Tana Matarhi. She came third in Eurovision Mar Dortmund, but I was recording her singing her Eurovision song.
Yeah.
And she was wearing this white pair of like billowy pants. Ach bhí she in a sea ar an orlor on the float. She had been sitting on about an hour before, and she was sitting on a tiny little wedge of metal that had loads of rust on it.
Okay.
So she sat down in her white trousers.
Oh no.
She was singing. It looked like a small cat. It looked like a skid mark on her ass. And I was recording her singing her Eurovision song to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people. Madrid is the biggest pride in Europe and still among the top 5 in the world, I think, or the top 10. Yeah, it was huge. It started at Hook to Chlog Saniha and went on till midnight. It went on for hours and hours and hours and hours. And
Not a bad weekend to be had. No?
really fun.
Well, while the two of you were living it up in Spain, I was sitting at home watching the World Cup. However, there has been lots to look at on the screen. Lads. I do love a righty footballer, and this World Cup has not disappointed by any stretch. So before we come in today, I asked the lads, I was like, do you know what? Let's have a little chat about some of the biggest rides in the corner and down. But I want to know 2 like hot, like just like regular hot ones, like but give me like a hear me out as well. All right.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Let's hear them.
Right. And Kate Dulce I have.
Sorry, just to say as well, I got this idea from all the gay, you know, the gay magazines and like online pages are all thirsting over Lucas Bergvall from Sweden.
But he's like fairly niche.
Yeah, but he's ridiculous looking. Like, I mean,
he's 20 though, Ciarán.
He's like, I think he's 22.
He's 20.
Maybe if there's grass on the pitch, play ball. Do you know what I mean?
Ciarán, no, we
Jesus.
don't say it.
But But he's from Antiolan and he plays for Spurs.
Sveiten.
Oh my god, though he is gorgeous. He's obviously far too young, but like he's the one that has kicked off this like gave me the idea for this little segment. So let me hear them.
Okay,
Who you got for me?
she is. I have Federico Viñas
Okay.
from Uruguay.
Okay.
This is him.
South American body. Okay.
He looks Irish.
Like Todd
You
Pog-
picked the most Irish looking
He
South
looks
American.
like Paul Mescal if he wasn't famous.
Like Todd
And his
Pogini
parents
Grain and
were a bit
Glow
related.
He looks like he's from Longford.
Yeah, but he has like lovely little freckles
Yeah,
and
he
stuff.
does have nice freckles.
And he plays in Spain, and I just think he's a real cutie.
That's not what I was expecting. But okay, yeah. You have such a type, man.
And Dardal she is. I have Eric Comert on Elvage, Switzerland.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So he's like a dark destroyer.
Yeah. We'll pop some of these up on social as well to get your opinion.
I think he's handsome, no?
Yeah, he is cute. The Swiss, they got knocked out last night, didn't they?
No, they beat Colombia.
Colombia.
I think he's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not bad. Yeah.
And my
okay.
third one, my Hear Me Out. I think, I fancy this
Is this
man.
controversial?
I don't think it's controversial. I think a lot of people like him, but I don't think people are open to saying they like him.
Okay. Go on.
I think he's really hot.
Go on. Oh my god, I'm buzzing for this. That was
He's
the same
mine as
mine.
well. Yeah.
No
Erling
way.
Haaland.
Oh my god, did we all say Haaland?
Yeah.
That's right.
He
Yes.
is so
Hear
hot.
me out.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we've all agreed. Oh my god, this will be such a good clip for social.
Sorry.
Have you seen the clip of him like walking with his head?
Have you seen the other head that was bouncing in his shorts?
Yeah, it's like
he
this
is
boom,
hung
boom.
like a pie ball. I'm like, get me. I had literally a 20-minute
Haaland.
debate with my family about this. Like my mom thinks he's the ugliest man on earth.
He is ugly.
right.
He's ugly hot.
My dad and my brother were both like, "You're absolutely insane." Because I was doing the hear me out on him months ago. I was like, "I'm telling you, he's tall, he's blonde, he is so weird looking that it's like he's gone so far past ugly, he's cycled back around to kind of hot."
Yeah, he's medium ugly, and
Yeah.
sorry, grab me by the ponytail and ride me like a
And like
horse.
he's a little bit tizzy as well, which is kind of
It's when he was like the Louvre.
yeah.
Yeah. He's all over my TikTok.
Yeah, yeah. But he does seem to be like really, really nice as well.
He's so funny.
Also like unbelievable at scoring goals.
And also jacked.
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry.
Really tall.
I just feel like he'd pick you up in one hand and put you through the wall.
Did you see him doing after Norway beat Brazil, doing the hammer on the drum? I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
that's my ass.
I'd like to audition for the role of drum.
Yeah, give me. Sorry,
Yeah.
hello.
But like, there's a Twitter called Erling Haaland's Bulge, and it's just
Jesus Christ.
because obviously they have white shorts on, and you just see him walking across. It's like a baby's arm holding an apple. I'm like, he is a big boy. So that definitely played into my decision as well.
me
Like-
too.
No, he's a big fat riot.
Okay, so we've all agreed on the hear me out. So give me your two.
I
normies
didn't
then.
pick two. I just picked one because I
Okay.
only need one.
Okay.
His name is Lucas Bergvall.
Okay,
It's
that's
from Sweden.
the one I said at the start.
Oh, did
You
you?
weren't listening to me at all.
You did not pronounce his name right.
I did.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the one that inspired this whole segment.
God, I was not listening.
He was not.
I know because I was panic looking for his name because I forgot his name.
Keane is sitting 4 centimeters away from me, and you probably didn't know his name. That's probably what it was.
Yeah, it was.
So I've got two more I'm going to throw into the mix here. And okay, number one is like kind of like he's like another regular hottie. Like the other one is like not unattractive, but like it's definitely more his vibe and his energy is why I've gone for him. So number one is Mickey van de Ven.
Yeah,
for
Spurs.
From the Netherlands.
On you Spurs.
Jesus Christ.
I nearly picked him.
All the Dutch.
I
Dutchies.
nearly-
He is, yeah. I mean, we're like, I'm going to show you a
Gorgina.
picture of him because
When I see him, I feel like just going woof.
he is.
Like
He also is, I think, maybe the fastest footballer in the Premier League. Like they did like a
He's
speed test on him
so-
before. Have you ever seen him? He's a defender. If you ever seen him running after forward, it's like his legs are on like tracks or something. He's that quick. But like I remember seeing him running after forward, and I was like, that's actually kind of hot.
Yeah.
How fast he is.
Oh.
So he's
Have
definitely
you
there.
able to run away from you that bit faster?
That's the thing. He won't be that
he'd
fucking
be able
quick.
to catch you.
And then my next one is, I think, going to be shared by women the length and breadth of the country because I feel like he goes down well with the girlies. Jude
Yeah.
Bellingham for England.
Yeah, like
He is just, I think his energy in interviews and stuff is very hot. Like he has like real BDE going on. Like he just is.
Big dick energy,
Yeah. He's very, just like very cool.
Harry Kane's also kind of filthy.
No, absolutely,
absolutely
not.
not.
Are you messing? Like Harry Kane is, no, absolutely, that's just, no. Go stand outside. Okay, lads, it is time for our topic of the week. And of course, it's a lovely sunny day out there. Everyone's feeling great. So what better time to discuss death?
Boss.
Dun, dun, dun. Yes, boss. We are going to go through the worst, weird, and wonderful of death. But of course, we're going to start with the negative side of death because there's so many positives to dying, really. But we're going to kick things off with on road is massive fui boss. So I was having to think about this, and I'm thinking about, how can we put a slightly positive spin on things? And I've arrived on the idea that humour can sometimes be found.
I arrived on that.
Times. Okay.
Have you riffing on that?
Cian arrived on it.
And I nodded at my phone while I suddenly the
Cathal was like, what colour t-shirt are we wearing today? So humour can be found in the worst of times. Back on topic. You're on strike 2 with me already today and we're 20 minutes in.
What's strike 1?
It's just your existence.
Fail.
So, Cian, give me an example of a time when you it should have been really, really depressing, but you feel like it was just gas.
I asked our listeners.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got loads of listeners.
We've listeners?
Yeah.
Oh my God. News to me. Well, let's hear what they have to say, baby.
At my granny's funeral, my little
Okay.
brother came up to my granny's casket and asked really loudly, "Who's he?"
Sorry, what? Would they not have
I
met
asked
him?
for clarity. He was 5 at the time. I don't know if maybe he hadn't. Maybe he was a distant relative.
People sometimes though, do you ever go to a funeral and they look a bit different?
Yeah.
When they're dead.
And people are always like, "Oh, he looks so. He looks gorgeous."
My favourite is he looks like himself,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Well, because apparently not everyone does.
Yellow with fucking embalming liquid.
Yeah. Oh my God, who's he? That's
Yeah,
class.
another one. My little sister asked my mam, as her mam was lowered into the ground, "Why are they planting nanny?"
No, I like that one.
Why are they planting that?
That's the kind of one that both of those actually have in common that at
Childhood innocence.
or a 21st birthday or a wedding speech or something that's going to be brought up. It's going to bring the house down in between the fucking main course and the dessert. That's a good one.
Heard a story about a friend's father passing away suddenly. Only a month before, he had received a kidney from his daughter, and as they were lowering his coffin into the ground, an eccentric aunt leaned over and said, "There goes your kidney."
See, that's the kind of shit I'd pull at a funeral. Or I'd turn around and be like, "It's off a fucking waste of a kidney."
At my uncle's wake, my neighbour drove his car into the pond on the way out, and they had to bring up the tractor from the farm to fish him out.
Amazing focus pull.
Yeah, honestly.
How can I make this about me?
Sorry, look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me over here.
And we're back. He's dead. I'm alive. Who do you want to give your attention to? Amazing. Yeah. Writing that down as a kid. That's going to be my 5 focus this week.
Caroline, I think it actually is kind of like Giru air on tier shot on how unique Irish funerals are. My aunt owned the local pub, so the pub was packed for her funeral. An American couple came in and asked the family who was having a party.
Because the crack, if you were coming at it from
crack.
a foreign country, you'd come in and you're like, why is everyone absolutely I live near the Locked Inn on Meath Street, which is a really it's a really well known pub in the Liberties.
Never heard
And
of
it's
it.
kind of the last pub in that area that hasn't been yassified.
Okay.
It's still one of the that and Kennedy's are the only OG.
Is Kennedy's original karaoke at the time?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Karaoke.
but when you go, I go walk by there on a Monday, Tuesday evening, whatever day of the week, and it's rammed, and there's 25 people standing outside in
White shirts.
white shirts and black suits, whatever, smoking cigarettes, and there's someone blaring "Free from Desire," and it's oh God, yeah, it was
Granny
class.
died.
She looked great, didn't she? The place is be on fucking wheels at 7 o'clock on a Monday, celebrating some random Angie who got killed or died or something, or she got
Divorced,
bought.
beheaded, died,
She
whatever,
got
etc.
gone. But what have you got? Did you get any listeners getting two?
So Todd Good Chalk talked from Aidan O'Connell. She presents Ireland M sometimes on the weekends.
Oh, yeah.
She's the former Kerry Rose, and she's just a gas bitch in the Indo and stuff.
Show us your rosebud.
She she does do columns and stuff about dating and bits.
She does be doing the columns and
Ah,
stuff.
you know.
But her
She's all around the towns and everything.
her mom died last year, sadly.
Oh,
But
That was 10
10
siblings. All around the towns and everything. Her mum died. Oh. Oh, Jesus.
okay, listen to this.
Oh God.
So one of the funniest things I've ever witnessed was at my mother Mary's funeral last year when my dad's cousin came into the funeral home. Now, mind you, he's well into his 80s, has a walking stick and is doting a little bit. But he proceeded to go up to everyone in the lineup and ask, "Who are you?" And when he came to my aunt, who was stood beside me, he was like, "So who are you?" And she goes, "I'm Mary's sister." And he goes, "Who's Mary?" And my aunt had to point behind him and go, "Mary is the woman in the coffin." And he goes, "Never met her," and walked off. I know it's depressing, but honestly, that is one of the funniest moments I've ever experienced in my life, and I'll never forget it. And it brightened up a very, very dark time in my life.
Sorry, another listener got in touch and said something similar to me. Apparently people just rock up to funerals of people they don't know.
That's
that
the man
is wild.
who was looking for the free sandwich.
Shin Decretia.
Yeah, do you remember?
He was like, I'm going for the funeral soup and the fucking salad sandwich, and if there's a funeral in the middle of it, so be it.
Sorry, excuse me, please, who are you?
She said it was her dad's cousin though. So like obviously he was like related.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I forgot
But
about
he
that.
was just like, never met her.
He got to the door of the fucking funeral
Never
house
loved
and
ya.
like forgot why he was there. Did I send you the video of, it was like I think it was a traveller funeral. You know, they're always a big affair, right? And it was one I saw recently, and there's like a guy doing like
Michael Jackson
dance routine. I was like, that is so iconic. Like, 'cause I like, obviously Irish funerals are big, but like traveller funerals are like another
Massive,
level on top of that in general. Like
Big Fat
on-
Gypsy
as well.
funeral, yeah.
Oh my god! But like the dance, or when obviously like the stuff that gets like piled around the grave, like the flowers and the tombstones. I saw like a tombstone recently that, you know, the way sometimes they have like a statue of like, or like Jesus.
Are you going to talk about the...
It was the one that was like a box of cigarettes, was like a box of
Yeah,
Marlboro Touch
iconic mission.
on the gravestone, and I was like, that is iconic.
Choir made salvity August fruit pastilles in my granny Betty's
Oh
coffin.
yeah.
Like that's so.
But that was because she was a pill pusher, wasn't it?
she just,
Famously.
yeah, she just loved fucking salvity.
I seen one though, it was a pint of Guinness on the grave.
See, the thing is though, right? A pint of Guinness, I kind of almost...
It's iconography of Ireland.
Yeah, it's kind of like that's... I nearly get like an Irish American getting that because it's very like, you know...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
Take
a box of Marlboro fucking red, for me, it's just crazy on a
Smoke
tombstone.
Mentos on yours.
Oh God, yeah, like that's crazy. But like, yeah, Marlboro Touch and a fucking blast card.
On Countdown, it starts kind of sad, but it ends happy. A friend's funeral, he died in his early 20s. Mad fella, loved drinking and drugs, and he was supposed to be doing flying lessons so he could become a pilot. His father was giving him checks every week for lessons, and he was pissing it away. Anyway, at the after of the funeral, the father was chatting to us, and he says he better be a fucking angel in heaven because he wasn't going to get his wings in the fucking pub. We all stayed silent for a few seconds, and then his dad broke his arse laughing. Never laughed so much in my life.
Oh my God, imagine him coming. How was your flying lesson? Yeah, it was grand. I'm having a great time.
I want to be pilot.
Great. He comes in reeking a cider. Yeah, it was great. Bit of traffic coming back from the airport. What the fuck? Oh my God.
Oh my God, yeah.
Grim.
Oh, death. You just have to laugh in death sometimes.
I think the tension of funerals is what makes them so funny. Like, it's this thing of like and there's almost like a performance element to it. You also don't rehearse it. Like, even like when I was at the wedding the other week, you know the way like you have rehearsals for, like they do like the walking down the altar, and they figure all that shit out the day before or whatever. So we didn't. And as a result, like, it was kind of, they were just deciding on the day, but that kind of one or two things went wrong and it was funny and that's kind of thing. But with a funeral, it's just like everyone just is expected to know what to do in terms of like the order of, you know, offerings and things going up. And sometimes the priest might run on a bit longer, or like somebody might fluff a word, you know, in one of the readings or whatever. And like, and everyone's just waiting because it's that very high, like,
Everyone's
emotional.
holding their breath.
Yeah, they're waiting for like the kind of thing to break, and then someone will go, or someone will fart, or you'll hear like a little kid down the back be like, "Why is that boy wearing a dress?" about the priest or something, and then it's like it just makes everyone shit themselves laughing.
Kids do the darndest things.
I know. I'm like, because I'd be there at one of my cousins back, like, ask your mom why that boy's wearing a dress. They're like, but you're also wearing a dress. I'm like, shh, don't be asking questions.
Near Vima in Ulster, my cousin's wife died, and like it was very sad and all that. But Patrick, my cousin, and me are very close. And when we arrived the night she died,
You're close with all your cousins, though, aren't you?
Yeah. I walked into that. Nura Vima Egg and Tariv, like when we were at the wake, I walked in. I was like 20, 21. And Vime Kav Ganzi Mwine, I had like a turtleneck on.
Oh, God.
I walked into
And they not suffered enough.
I just walked into the room where Patrick was with the coffin, and he like went. His wife was like beside him in the coffin, and he just went.
Oh no.
He was like, "What are you wearing?"
Oh no.
Some things never change, huh?
Yeah, that's
Were you raging when you
Turn
gave your
next door,
cousin the
Ron.
ick? Okay, lads. On Rud is Ashti. The weirdest parts of dying. So I've got a couple of like, I originally was like, I want to do like a couple of like really unusual celebrity deaths, and I was going to call them out and see if you could guess who they were. And then I looked, and pretty much every celebrity has just died of a drug overdose. And like,
Fair enough, yeah.
that's not really funny after the first 2 or 3 times.
Is it funny ever?
It's funny after the 6 seconds.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So I couldn't, and I obviously just didn't want to talk about drug overdoses over this whole section. So instead, I've mixed them up a little bit.
Brilliant.
Oh, the
So number
remix.
1, I'll see if you can guess who this man is. He died from a heart attack on the toilet.
Elvis Presley.
Yes, he did. It was a heart
That's
attack
hilarious.
from pushing too hard, right? Because
Pushing himself mentally.
the medications that he was on made him really, really constipated. And apparently when they did his postmortem, he had like weeks of like
Poo-poo.
impacted stool in his body.
Impacted still.
Yeah, which is like really like lots of like his
Yeah.
colon was like
Poo-poo.
full.
Yeah.
He had what was called super colon, which is not a Marvel comic, and just an awful way to go. I think.
No,
Did he have a hamburger with him? I think he did. That's grown eggs.
Mandela effect.
Oh.
Yeah,
You can become
Nelson
like
Mandela was there.
you can
he was-
become so backed up that you need to be like physically
Yeah.
impacted by a doctor.
Gross.
I've
That's
seen before as well, like
nasty.
people that are so backed up that they start to vomit their own poo,
I don't know
which
if
is I don't even know how
Vomiting
physiologically
poo?
that works.
I think make head
but
share
It's
shame.
like us
How
on,
did we get
it's like
here?
us on the pod.
Vomiting poo.
I've got a shite weeks. I've been talking about it for an hour and 6. So the next one, this is crazy. This is like you think you have ops.
Yeah.
This woman's op was an elephant. All right, Maya Murmu. Right, not Maya Jama who hosts Love Island. Maya Murmu. Okay.
Maya Murmu's your up.
When you hear what I did to this bitch, right? 68-year-old from Odisha, India, was trampled to death by an elephant. Okay, but later at her funeral, what many have like are sure was the same elephant came back and attacked her corpse by picking up her body and throwing her in the air.
Yeet.
She was like, "Now," and he was like, "Now stay dead." I mean, what an enemy to have. I mean, you think you have problems
Yeah, that's
somewhere
One of
out
my
there.
houses is kind of an elephant.
That's cool. Ashok, like
I'll
fuck
never,
me.
I'll never go into Dublin Zoo the same again. I'll just be going by tipping my hat on the way by.
I'm craving to live Pat Kenny on the elephant.
No? Oh yes, and it was the Late Late Toy Show.
Yeah, he came in on the elephant.
A real one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back
It was-
before the ISPC.
the Celtic Tiger.
Yeah.
Before the Ryan Tuberty pay scandal.
Yeah, and the Pat Kenny
That
elephant
elephant,
scandal.
that elephant was the highest paid employee in RTE that year.
Don't talk about Backhurst like that.
Okay, the next one. This is not as well, actually, I was going to say this is not as traumatic. This actually is just as bad.
Jesus Christ.
Franz Reichelt. This was in 1912. So he was known as the Flying Tailor.
Was he?
Right.
What was he known
He
as?
designed a wearable parachute suit.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck, here we go.
And to test it,
Some ways to die.
right, exactly. He tested it and jumped from the first deck of the Eiffel Tower. But obviously the suit didn't work and he plunged to his death on the spot. Bang.
Fair.
Splat.
Sit it bang.
Still a bang.
Do you know what?
And that's how they invented crepes.
That's his own fault.
Yeah. Like,
Why?
what a
That's
mare.
kind of camp though. The
I think it is.
Eiffel Tower. You would have thought I would have heard about that.
I
So,
also think as well he probably would have died instantly. So like that's one.
I know it's one story.
No, the first deck of the Eiffel Tower is like I think you know
This-
the way like where the four legs meet.
Ah,
Like that
okay.
part.
It's
Have you
where
been
your
to that
man's
before?
back
I
is.
don't think I've been in it. I've been to it.
Yeah.
It's where your man.
Who?
No, it's gonna be
Okay.
a sex joke.
Oh really? Oh. What?
It's where your
What's
man's
that?
back
Threesome.
is. Threesome.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. God, it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been to Paris.
It actually has it. Well,
Oh,
I nearly had threesome in Spain actually, but I backed out.
did you?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
right.
there with the American.
Was your
with the
man
American?
in the photo that you posted in your photo dump? Is he the guy that
He's
you
one
had
of them, yeah.
relations with
Yeah,
in
yeah. But just
Loughlin?
if people want to know about that, they can listen to the bonus.
Did you have
But
sexual
yes, it was
relations
the
with
guy.
that man?
It was the employee that I rode that I never thought I'd see again. That I seen 2 weeks later.
Literally 2 weeks later. That's so good.
Um,
and then the last one, well, this is the last individual, right? But is I think probably the most famous tragic celebrity death in
Kirsty
Irish
McCall.
culture. Yes. Yes.
Every Irish dad's favourite fact.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I included it, just especially because I think it's so crazy. So, yes, she tragically passed away on December 18th, 2000 at the age of 41. Obviously, for anyone that doesn't know who Kirsty MacColl is, she is the fucking star of Fairy Tale of New York.
The Pogues.
Yes, with the Pogues. So she died in a speedboat accident off the coast of Cozumel, Mexico, while on vacation with her family. She got hit basically by a billionaire or millionaire on a speedboat.
That's crazy.
You will be mega fuming.
Like, honestly, you're like having your little tacky
It
with
decapitated her, did it? Or was that Nelson Mandela effect?
I think they just says a boating incident.
Did Nelson Mandela chop her head off too?
He was on the speedboat with the elephants.
And Park Kenny.
He would never believe what happened. Like, they were on the way to host the toy show. And then the last one, this is actually kind of grim, but I just could not include it. So, an unusual strong gust of wind in Devonport, Tasmania, lifted a bouncy castle approximately 10 metres in the air while 7 children were inside. 5 of them fell to their deaths, while the 6th victim, this is the worst part, died from a falling leaf blower that was used to inflate the castle. So there was a kid on the ground being like, oh my God, they're getting killed. Bam, squashed by a leaf blower.
Oh, you'd be raging.
He didn't even get
that
the
fucking blows.
But like, oh God. What I will say is, obviously,
How many years ago was that? Because I can the further away it was, the more I can disassociate from all those decades.
It was like 15, 20 years ago, I think.
Oh, that's really sad, isn't it?
But what I was going to say was, imagine how exhilarating the 5 or 6 seconds were
When it
before they
lifted
realised.
off the ground.
I'm sorry, when that was lifting, I would be buzzing.
The crack when he been Gahintak, like that would have been, imagine would have been like, lads, we're flying, bang, gone.
and then 5 cracks.
Gone. And then the guy, like, and they're probably like looking down at your man, being like, haha, or he's probably like, haha, you're trapped with the bouncy castle. Bam, leaf blower.
Dead.
Boss.
God, that's actually really sad.
So yeah, a little bit grim, but what a way to die.
Yeah. Dumb ways to die, boys.
Speaking of dumb ways to die, I look like I've just buried my 3rd husband.
Yeah. And you've
What?
actually just buried your first chicken roll for today.
Cash Jagum Gweeb. So
Okay.
I've been thinking, a friend asked me this a few years ago, and I thought it was a Cash Intach.
Okay.
If you were able to choose how you die, and
Yeah.
you cannot say peacefully in your sleep or of old age, how are you dying? Give me the gory details. Gory County Wexford. Please. Actually,
Yeah.
as long as I don't die in Gory, I'll be happy.
Honestly, you
I
took
don't
the
want to
words
go
out of
there
my
ever
mouth.
again.
Yeah, I don't want to die in Wexford, full stop. Okay, I'm going to go big. I'm going to say...
On brand.
Yeah. I'm going to go big. I'm going to die in the toilet holding a hamburger with Nelson Mandela. No, I'm going to be in my like 60s or 70s. I'm going to be having sex with someone half my age and absolutely unbelievable looking. And I'm going to be on my private jet flying to our private island and the plane blows up in midair.
Oh, that's good. It's my shit. Well, I actually give or take all the early details, but
Yeah.
being on an airplane that explodes.
Yeah, I don't want to feel it. I don't want to suffer. I don't want to die.
But you want to be
from
front page news.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Thank you.
And if we can get to the press before we die, that sources believe they were engaged
Failed
in intimate
podcaster
activity.
dies.
But I want people to know that I died getting the ride on a private jet. So it's that's specific.
BJ on the PJ.
So my last call would be to my publicist to be like, I think this plane's gonna tap out, gal, but come here before I go.
And then you push a button.
Yeah.
I have 2 options. So one, I love bank heists, like robbing banks.
You love robbing banks.
I don't know.
Robin Banks with the Y, it's the drag name.
I'd love to rob a bank.
Okay.
So I'd either love to do that successfully and then get caught like with all my gold or something.
Just you know,
and
Cian didn't get a job in a bank. He's fucking robbing them. I think they call it a salary, but like,
stealing a living. So either like do it successfully and get like shot or something, like after like, I don't know, living the life for 5 years on like Lake Garda or something.
okay.
Lake Garda. I don't know why I think that.
You and all the fucking pensioners going on a walk. Like.
Yeah. Or like, I think some freak accident like in the middle of a drag queen's like Proud Mary performance where her heel flies off and stabs me.
Not Jack Swift's Proud Mary performance. No.
Oh no, Jack Swift's though, that's better.
Yeah.
Final Destination.
If his heel came off and stabbed me in the heart, I'd be like, roll it.
That is like the most noble death. That's like, I think getting hit by Jack Swift's high heel during the performance of Proud Mary is the gay equivalent of a Viking funeral.
Yeah. Well, yes. I think that's either I get up and die of a heart attack from doing it with him, from doing
Do you want to
the...
say that again? I die of a car attack. I think the stroke might get you first, girl.
Do you smell toast? You know what I mean.
I'm not sure that I do.
Either I do the performance as well and die from a heart attack.
So you're going to be sitting on the toilet with Nelson Mandela eating a cheeseburger, right? There's on a speedboat, and Jack Swift is going to be performing for you and kills you with a high heel. And you just see me flying by getting lamped by a 20-year-old. Good place for Sweden.
There's a bouncy castle in the air.
Okay, we've got it. So, did you give us yours?
No, mine is. I thought you never asked. Actually, it just came up in now because I didn't have an answer.
Okay.
Mine is like zombie apocalypse energy, and I there's no one left. I'm on my own for like 2 years, and then I meet with another survivor who's been on his own for years. Turns out he's gay. We fall in love, get married.
You've been rehearsing for this.
Then like 2 or 3 years in, we've built a lovely life and lovely like little commune.
Okay.
And then it gets raided by other survivors, and we end up being scattered at the same time as the raiders' zombies attack. And basically, in my final act of love, I let him away on a boat as I sacrifice myself, and I die as zombies eat me as I look up at the night sky.
And you eat a whopper.
God, better to love and lost.
Yeah. There's honestly, like, it would never happen. You had me until and then I'd sacrifice myself.
I would for the person I love.
I was like, I could see all of this being feasible.
Zombie apocalypse.
When the COVID vaccine turns us all into zombies.
It's a pandemic.
Yeah, I can see all that happening. And it was entirely feasible. Like the commune, the fortress, everything, but that I sacrificed myself. Absolutely not. There's no fucking way I'm having that. Okay, God, I'm so giddy because we are, of course, on to Unrulis Eanty, the most wonderful part of dying. And for this, honestly, as gay men, I think we go through a lot of trends and a lot of phases. We have a whole fucking episode about it. Scroll back and you'll find it on Spotify somewhere.
With John? Was that one with John?
Which?
John Sharp's
no,
phase?
that was Decisions.
Yeah.
What was phases? Anyway, go on.
We're on our own. But trends are good. I personally try not to regret like past fashion choices or hair choices because I'm like, you know what? That was me in the moment. But are there trends that we are glad that they're gone now, and we're glad that they're dead, and we want them to stay dead? You know, are there something that you did, like you were a part of, or something that you were like, oh my God, I need this to die, like now?
Okay, Aaron Gatel, she is in grúig ada dear, like long hair on men.
Long hair?
And I'm not talking about like, you know, these girls on TikTok where they're like POV, you told your boyfriend to grow out his hair.
Oh, the flow? Like what
and it's
everyone
like
has
the
at the moment.
flow and it's like the undercut.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot though.
It's so hot.
Yeah.
You mean like the man buns?
I'm talking about
handlebars,
this.
baby. Oh,
you basically have that hair now. Sorry, like.
Oh my God.
Not the fanny split. That looks like Ciarán's hair now.
That's what I'm talking about. When everyone wants to be Justin Bieber.
Oh my God, Sweet Life, Zach and Cody.
Yeah.
Like near we were in our day
That's mine as well,
like we all wanted the Justin Bieber big hair.
Yeah.
Like looking back, Ní Raibh sé glóid it wasn't cute. Everyone had greasy hair in
They look like bike helmets.
Yeah, it was like everyone just had this like lump on their head. And they
I
were
think
always
the logistics of it didn't make sense where like if you look at like, you know, when you look at all the American creators and like TikTokers, they all have the long floppy hair, and then Justin Bieber had it back in the day and all that. I feel like there's no breeze in America.
Breeze.
You've heard it here first. There's no breeze.
They only have
You haven't
Gloucester.
landed one punchline.
I'm sure I was fine. You're playing.
You're eating a cheeseburger and flying the plane. That's what I'm
I was with the elephant.
But like, if you look at bare, like anytime I had longer hair, even now that I've got a fringe back, every time I walk outside the door, it's like my fringe is stuck to the door. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know how they keep their hair the way it is, but it's led me to believe that I feel like America just doesn't have any wind.
No wind.
We're too windy for that kind
Hurricane Katrina.
Katrina.
Hurricane Tortilla.
So yeah.
I like long hair though.
I do as well.
I don't think that long.
Although the current way that the kids are doing it with the upros with the little broken off hairbrush. Have you seen this?
Oh my God, yeah. And they just...
So they have it's basically a normal hairbrush that they break the handle off.
Oh, and they just bring in the comb everywhere.
As in they made a comb instead of buying a comb.
Yeah. Like I saw 3 lads walking in the street yesterday and they were in like the usual uniform tracksuits. They looked like the kind of lads that would call me a faggot, right? And while walking down the street talking about whatever
on
boys
your
talking
elephant.
about, I was riding by on my elephant to go kill an Indian lady. But
Well, if you're doing nothing, who's flying the plane?
they took a hairbrush out. And like, are your man took out, and while he's talking, and you know, like they put on like a slightly deeper voice, then like, bro, what you know what I mean? And just gave himself a quick sweep of the fringe with a hairbrush, and I was like, that's gay. Like I'm gay, but that's gay. What in I'm walking by with a fresh manny on the back of an elephant, and that's gay. Like,
nothing fresh about this.
No, there's not. Well, at the time this episode comes out, they'll just be doing
Elephantception.
But like, Seriously, like
Yeah, crazy.
what? Or the other thing, I feel like in general, like the lines between gay and straight are getting even blurrier because these same guys will go by on a scooter holding on to each other
Yeah, like
like
the
fucking
Titanic.
Jack and Rose and
Yeah.
Titanic. And they go by and like, ha ha, faggot. I'm like, you're literally inside your mate. What are you talking about? Brush your friend's fringe there, you queer.
You're on notion, man buns as well.
Oh,
Glad they died.
in the bin.
Gareth Bale, you have so much to answer for.
Yeah, it works on a very small percentage of people. Actually, it doesn't look bad on Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
But his looks better when it's down.
It
Yeah.
does,
When it flows.
does.
The only two other people I've ever seen look good on are Oisin Mullen, former male footballer,
Period.
and Tom Morrissey, Limerick
Disagree
hurler.
with both.
However, when Oisin Mullen got his hair cut, a tear ran down my leg.
I went, like,
A tear ran up my chest.
let's be real.
It's the only decent thing I think that Mayo have ever done ever.
Period.
I think as well because a man bun, like long hair, requires a lot of maintenance, and most men don't
have a 3-in-1.
Yeah,
A 3-in-1 links Africa.
yeah, they don't.
In the bin.
Actually, to be fair, I did buy the L'Oreal Men Expert 5-in-1 the other day, but I bought it as shower gel because it was
yeah.
a big litre bottle of it and had a pump on it. But I was looking at it going,
handy.
I hope no one walks into my bathroom and thinks that I use 5-in-1. I literally only use but it says like hair, face, body, something else, and
Bed sheet.
moisturize, and I'm like, I don't
Conditioner.
think you can, no, but yeah, but it was like one of the things was moisturize, and I'm like, I don't know if you can moisturize with soap. Like, presume, like that
It's that
doesn't,
though.
doesn't make sense.
Cringe trends I'm happy are dead. So Vias con Canterbury tracksuits, no skinny jeans a flay. But I'm like,
yeah.
at the time, they were fashion.
Yeah.
Realistically, skinny jeans are going to be back in fashion. So I'm not going to go with fashion. For me,
Canterbury's as in like
Canterbury tracksuits.
Yeah,
the
like,
ones,
as in-
the flowy ones with the zip the whole way up your leg. I used to feel so cunt
Yeah.
putting that zip the whole way up.
in the same. Just before you move on
And
to
the
the
clown
same
ones?
category, the when everyone had Abercrombie track bottoms.
Oh my
It's
God,
very,
yeah.
If you went to UCD, I think it's very
Honey.
UCD core.
Yeah.
Like around kind of like the like late it's like 2010s, say
90s.
like early
The finance
2010s,
girls
like,
and the
yeah,
arts kids.
It was like everyone whose ma had been to New York for their Christmas shopping. Right? But you had the baggy Abercrombie track bottoms on, and you'd see some absolute douche that went to Blackrock. Like that's the kind of
Yeah,
was a bit
yeah,
hot. Like I
But-
would put them in the bin. But
A trend I'm happy is dead. And this goes back to my childhood of Gil Wanton.
Okay.
The Brewster projects of Wick City. Is this my camera? The kids who used to gatekeep ringtones.
oh,
Get in the fucking bin. I'm delighted you're Marv. I am fucking delighted. Not
Oh,
go too
no,
late.
that's so good.
They were like, and they'd be like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, please, will you infrared that to me?
yeah,
Or Bluetooth. Infrared. I was an infrared girl. Bluetooth. I had
me
a
too.
Sony Ericsson V600i, and I think that only had
Do you
infrared.
remember when you'd have something like a ringtone or a photo, and then if you were like, "Oh, will you send us that?" You're like, "Oh, my friend sent this. They kind of just said not to send it down."
What do you mean?
It wasn't even gatekeeping. It was like second-hand gatekeeping.
You're a fucking loser. And I hope all those people are fucking bald now.
All those people are selling Avon now. That's what they're doing.
But I remember I remember vividly, I was in Mount Carmel, which is a housing estate next to mine, and we were sitting on the wall, the far Savleen, or it's the wrong Ella in Mavleen, like in the
Yeah.
other class. Because I feel like I kind of, Jill, people in your class were the most gatekeepy. I convinced this guy to send to me, and he sent me kind of, I think it was Pat Short, maybe.
Oh my God,
Jumbo
Jumbo
breakfast
breakfast
roll?
roll.
No, but that one as well. And it was, this is chicken talk, fuck off, and this
Ricky
is
Kavanagh,
what they
yeah.
say when the chickens they don't lay, fuck. And he sent it to me, and I was like,
Were you like going up for this song? Like,
yeah, that because it was the only song I got.
Did you have LimeWire?
yeah.
Oh my God,
You
yeah.
used to download all the songs, put them into your...
What was your like when people used to have? Could you know what? Bring back ringtones actually. Though.
Yeah, oh my God.
I do miss ringtones. I remember. Oh my God, I remember. I think I said this before. There was an Indian guy that we used to work with in 37, and his ringtone was Jai Ho, which I just thought was the most iconic thing ever because it was like a Nokia. It was like a builder's kind of a phone, and when his phone would ring, it was Jai Ho, and I was like that. Feels like I feel racist on your behalf.
Yeah.
for that being your ringtone.
Oh my God, you just unlocked a crazy memory for me. First of all, is Jai Ho, I have, like, J is the French verb to have. Ho meaning a prostitute. Is that Jai
No,
Ho? I have a
it's
ho.
different.
I got a
No,
ho.
I think it's Indian. It's
different.
Oh, right.
Punjabi, maybe.
Yeah.
I
I don't think it's Italian. I don't think it's Italian at all.
That's the only gracias father.
She wasn't Indian, actually. She was Italian.
And of course, Celtic.
But you just reminded me of a ringtone my dad used to have.
Okay.
And it was a specialised ringtone for just my mum. It was like klaxons. Warning.
yeah, very good.
It's the wife.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen someone before do when their wife rings the Imperial March, you know, the Darth Vader song?
Yeah.
Which is kind of iconic. Mine was...
Bring back ringtones.
I remember buying 2. Remember when you used to buy them when they were like literally €3 to download a polyphonic version as
But
well.
can we actually talk €3 and then you could unlimited share?
Yeah.
Like those days are gone. Imagine being able to do it with albums now on Spotify or something.
Honestly.
Yeah.
But so that makes gatekeeping worse. Anyway, Lanners.
The 2 I
What's
had...
polyphonic?
So it wasn't the actual lyrics. It was like... do, 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 do,
Yeah,
right?
like
And
the
that was
Nokia version.
Yeah. So I remember I paid €3 for Signs, which I just started to do out there. That's how I remember it. Justin Timberlake and Snoop Dogg.
I don't
Still a
know
banger.
what
Every about 3 to 6 months, I discover it and I go on like a little
I hear
rabbit hole
Sign,
of
yeah.
listening to it for a couple of days. The other one was, which when I think about the fact that this was my ringtone at like 14 years old or something, who the hell was I fooling? Kelly Clarkson, Since You've Been Gone.
Oh, banger though.
My little
Bangers and
Nokia,
mash.
which I had a bright red phone case on, blaring Kelly Clarkson walking down the road, and it wasn't even her singing. It was like do 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 do.
Mine, like how I ever, like you say, how you ever passed. Mine was All About Tonight by Pixie Lott.
Oh, that's even more.
Yeah, the night is
A banger.
Absolute.
I'm gonna go listen to that on the walk home today. That's a banger.
And my dad, God love him, had fucking "You Belong With Me" by Taylor Swift. It
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
And it, like the whole intro played. Doon, doon, doon. I was like, please.
I can't wait to slag him about that next time I see
Can
him.
we all put ringtones on our phones? I think we should.
That could be like a cool trend that we start.
We want to bring back.
Because I used to like, I think phones in general, like everyone used to have a different phone and everyone used to have a different ringtone. And now we all have the same black piece of glass that goes ring ring.
It doesn't mind to ring. I never have it on. It's always on
Yeah,
vibration.
there's that too. You have a ringtone you'd never hear because no one ever
This
has
is the thing,
phone.
like in an office, if you had your phone on loud, on ring, I'd say everyone would turn around and be like, what the hell?
It's like literally pulling your dick out in an office.
Yeah.
Even like one of your phones vibrated during this, and I was like, God.
Yeah.
Like if a ringtone rang, I'd be like, there's a terrorist in this office.
Yeah.
All About Tonight.
Honestly, I think anyone that has their vibrate switched on is a soldier for Israel.
And you know what? Or equally, people who have their phone on silent, but the key tapping on.
Nonsense.
So it goes,
Absolute. Like, you are friends with Putin. Like, there's no way.
But anyway, back to what I said. The people who gatekeep ringtones, Bosca is brew or Nadini Shin, like death to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It literally translates to death and destruction to them. But
Love that. Oh my God.
Bosca is brew or Nadini Shin.
He's still cracking me up because I compared them to Israel. I'm not messing. Like, I have my phone on silent, vibrate off, do not disturb, and when it rings or anything goes off, I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
I got a phone call at 9:30 this morning and I was like, that is literally the rudest thing.
What's
that
that
you
on
can do.
WhatsApp?
I was like, unless you are literally like the
Dead
guards.
sick or dying.
There's nothing that's important enough to ring me at 9:30 in the morning unless you're ringing me to tell me that I have cancer.
That's the middle of Ciarán's night.
Like, I was like, I've got 3 more hours of sleeping today. What the fuck do you need me for? This is the middle of the night. Like... All right, lads, let's wrap this shit up. Your 5 fuckle for succeeding with death or helping with death, I guess. What's the best way to succeed with death, Cian?
Well, if you want to succeed with death for me, I think that means avoiding death.
Okay.
And with the way all these elephants are going around these days. So, my 5 focal. Bosca is brew or elephanti. Death and destruction to elephants.
Very nice.
Although, actually, I don't fully believe that because elephants are so cute.
I thought you were going to say, sacrifice yourself for your lover.
Sacrifice yourself for your lover. That is. No, that's
Is it?
sacrifice yourself for your lover.
Yeah.
I do that too.
You're just so selfless, like, you know?
No, I'd sacrifice myself for like fucking Lorenzo and
I
violence.
just hope the zombies
Oh my
eat
gosh.
my face
Or
first.
Erling Haaland.
I hope the
Yeah.
zombies eat my ass first.
Oh my God, I want to go to Paris with Lorenzo and Erling Haaland.
Yeah, that's.
Hell-
I'd jump off that.
Hello.
They'd be
Oui.
sword fighting in the middle in you.
Yeah, they would,
Manners,
honestly.
you know.
They'd be doing high fives.
Right, I have caught the hail, gone off Fela, live your life without regret, fly a plane, rob a bank, do Proud Mary with Jack Swift.
Yeah.
No regrets.
Mine is similar to that. It's Creek Nuclear Reach Steel. So just like, it's like go out with a bang. Finish with a bit of style.
A bang of Erling Haaland.
You know? Yeah. That's what, you know, well, that too. Well,
Bang off Erling Haaland's dick off your
I was
butt.
going to say preferably asphyxiation from him ramming his hog down my
Oh
throat
my
until
God.
I pass out and die.
Oi.
Give me that Norwegian fucking beef,
And that would
baby.
be on Voss, an agonising death.
Well, depending on where you're standing. Alright, lads. Today for this week's episode of Gaylin. We hope we made you laugh during what was maybe you thought this was going to be
Sorry, that was the funniest
negative
episode in ages.
Yeah, you probably thought this was
crying.
going to be a little negative like topic, but we always like to surprise. We're going to go and dry off now, have a little iced coffee and debrief. But if you're looking for us in the meantime, you can of course find us on Gaylin Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. You can send us an email, send us a mass card, house private,
Family flowers only, please.
Cosí looking good video taitneamh spec me chip and talking to Cian on Gaylin Podcasts on headstuffpodcasts.com, or you can find us on the bonus this week. Have we got a little voice note from somebody?
Oh yeah, from someone's daughter who we mentioned in the main episode.
Oh.
Little Faye Short.
Comedy royalty, perhaps. Hello, the princess of LOL herself. So we will see you then, but until then, that's
Slán.
This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Head Stuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.